Hi guys, so my name is Vlad, Chief of PV, and today we're in Abu Dhabi in Games of Future. Games of Future is an international competition which consists of two parts. Virtual parts, like the digital one, and the actual drone racing with physical drones. So you can see amazing track behind me, which we're gonna use for physical racing. The digital one was like totally the same, and the qualification we did yesterday. Today we're gonna run the actual competition. So let's talk a little bit about the team race. Team race is actually one of the most fun formats for me also, because I used to fly as a pilot as well. Now I'm actually part of the organization team. So the team consists of two pilots, and each pilot has to fly 25 laps. After 25 laps, pilot's gonna change. The team which does 50 laps with a faster time pretty much wins. Also, what's allowed and not allowed. So per team they have 3 drones and 4 batteries. There's gonna be a pit stop area where the drone has to land to change the battery.
Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Don't you want to? Bang, 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 bang. So we put down our eyeliner and a bit of little dust. Like a night is always mine and the sweet.
Let's talk a little bit about the actual track. So it's actually a really fun one. It's definitely not big. You can see it's all gonna be done indoors. So it's actually quite tiny. Also the net is everywhere, what's gonna make it a little bit more complicated, but I think it's fine because we have one of the best pilots from all over the world. So as I told, there is 16 teams total. Some teams are already familiar with team format. For some of them it's gonna be first time, but definitely team race is fun. And also 50 laps, is it a lot or not? I would say not, because I personally have done 24-hour race before, and you can imagine that in 24 hours you can do much more. What's important to know about the team race, it's actually not only about speed, it's also about strategy, it's also about the pit stops. You have to do them fast. Also, if you do a lot of them, you're gonna lose a lot of time. And let's go and actually talk to some pilots right there. This is a flat-out team, guys from Bulgaria. Let's go and see what's happening there. So you can see the guys actually doing some tests right now. That's how they're gonna fly. They're actually gonna run with the drone. You can see the Antoni's face, always angry, and Dimo right here.
Я никогда несчастный и не раздражительный.
Okay, in English now?
I'm never angry.
So how do you feel about the competition?
I think it's going to be a great 2 days of competition. I think we have the best teams in the world competing with us. We have the best organisation in the world refereeing. I think it's going to be an excellent couple of days.
And you know what? You're actually looking really good in this pit stop.
Beautifully designed pit stop.
It is. I feel like you should actually try drone racing yourself, you know?
I don't have the reflexes, I'm terrible.
Thanks, Jamie. So about the pit stop area. So this is like the place where the drones gonna be starting from. So the teams, they place the drones here and they fly right from here. And when they need the pit stop, they're gonna use this trap. So the drone actually comes inside right here. The second pilot is also placed right there. So he opens the trap and he can change the battery. Also, there is gonna be a monitor right there with 4 pictures. All right, let's see. Let's go and see what's going on here. I think you don't need FPV goggles. You can fly. You can just fly like this, bro. What do you think about the team race?
A little bit more nervous. You crash or something else, something bad happens. It's not only for me, it's bad for the other team pilots also. We also have to do pit stops, so even though if you fly good, if your teammates do very slow pit stop, then you lose. So I think teamwork is very important.
That's true. How was Games of Future last year for you?
Oh, so I think the one I went was the Kazan.
Yeah, Kazan, exactly. Yeah, in Russia. Yeah.
It was my first time doing 50 laps.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't know how it works
Okay.
when I went there.
Yeah.
And then I just learned from watching the other teams, you know.
Would you like to try the 24-hour race, which we also do sometimes? 24 hours, bro.
Like, with how many pilots?
5 pilots allowed. There is going to be 12 batteries per team. How it sounds?
But I've done like 12 hours, like in USA.
How many pilots allowed?
8 pilots.
Eight oh, come on, that's easy. That's easy.
It wasn't that hard.
If we do it, we're gonna invite you.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man. So here you can see the speed zone from inside. So the table with all the drones gonna be here. The monitor with information, with the laps. There's quite a lot of statistics right here. And the actual trap is this one. So you open it like this, and you take the drone, you change the battery, you put it right there, the drone, and you fly. The drones being ready right here. That's the drones they're gonna use for flying. Repair team right here. Oh, this is my bro, Leon. How are you feeling today?
I'm a technician for the race.
Oh, seriously? Oh, you're finally not flying. That's good, man. That's good. I mean, you didn't.
I retired
That's
yesterday.
fine. You should. You should have done long time before, actually.
You show the lights won't stop me, turn to stone. You shine me when I'm alone. And so I tell myself that I'll be strong. Dreaming with that gold.
My name's Evan Turner. I'm on team Heart of America. I guess some of my accolades would be that I'm a multi-time drone racing champion in the leagues known as Drone Racing League, which was a TV show back in the US. I've also competed on leagues like DCL and have a company that makes and builds drone racing parts back home in the US. And this is my first time competing here in the Games of the Future format. This is a team-style enduro event that really pushes pilots, but also the strategy team that has I've never competed in before in my many years of drone racing.
How do you feel about the team race? Like, what's your emotions, ideas, commentaries? Just like tell whatever you feel. Tell.
I really like it. Drone racing has gotten super competitive to the point where the races are much shorter, and it requires you to make maybe some passes and strategy that aren't very smart, and it brings a lot of luck into the game of drone racing. And so what this does is it brings strategy into it that requires you to actually be smart and have reasoning behind your moves instead of just full throttle and take out anyone at no thought to yourself or others, because that's what you have to do to win. In this, you have to think about others and think about yourself, think about the strategy. It's just such a cool new layer to drone racing that other formats don't include.
Yeah, totally agree about that. Well, talking about strategy, obviously you don't want other teams to know your strategy, but like if you can tell anything about your things, like what's your plan for the race, which is possible to share.
Yeah, there are only a few strategies I think that are viable in this format. But what's most important in all of this is that you execute your strategy. You can have the best plan in the world. It's just like they say in boxing. Everybody has a great plan until they get hit in the face. It's just like this in drone racing. You can have a plan, but it's not, having a plan is not what wins you the race. It's executing on the plan that wins you the race. And then that's what may move you on to the semifinals. But what moves you on to the finals and wins you the championship is how you can change your strategy when you mess up or when there's a failure, when something doesn't go your way. That is what defines a champion. A champion wins when the odds aren't in their favor, and that's what's gonna show through today.
How do you feel about competition?
Oh, the competition is incredible. I would say all of these pilots, especially now that we're in the semifinals, are some of the best in the world, have strategies that certainly are some of the best in the world as well, and it makes it nervous, or it makes me nervous, I guess you could say, because there's no room for error. Any one mistake could be the end of your journey. And when you fly halfway across the world, that also just makes it a little bit more nerve-wracking as well. But can't say enough good things about the other pilots. They're here for a reason. and it'll make for some great racing for you guys today.
Yeah, what about the difficulties of the team race? Like what are the most difficult part for you, for example?
The most difficult parts of this race are things other than flying. So managing your battery, knowing what's going on with the other team so that you can change your strategy based off of that. There is so much thinking going on whilst you're flying that just makes everything more difficult. It's just like I would say the difference between like tossing up a ball in the air and actually juggling, because you're juggling, flying as good as you possibly can, being efficient, knowing when to change batteries, how much voltage is left in your new battery, not crashing. If you have crashed, pivoting to a new strategy. It's just like juggling a bunch of different pins, and I would say that is by far the most difficult thing, is there's so many things for you and your team to manage aside from just flying well, which is hard enough.
Cool. If you had a chance to do a 24-hour race, would you do it?
Absolutely. I think this would be awesome. I think I would need a lot of energy drinks, hopefully some more batteries, maybe some more drones or something, but I think it would be something that the world needs for sure.
Amazing, amazing. Well, I hope we're gonna organize it one day and invite you there. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
They get to the final. It would be very, very nice indeed, and all of them are fighting for that. So Team Heart of America, I think they're not really too fussed where they start as long as they're on the grid.
Yeah, absolutely. As Millennium come round the final corner, they're going to be in the final, as are Team Heart of America. We'll wait to see what the starting positions will be, but after 50 laps, Millennium take it by 5.2 seconds in the end in one of the closer races we've seen this week.